So as usual, once I've recognized that the question involves an accelerated motion, I write down my given information. Now there's 5 variables that we can choose from: the initial, v final, acceleration, time, and displacement. Now all we need to do is populate the list given the sentence. The cat's displacement is 15 meters to the right. So anything to the right we're going to say is positive, and anything to the left we're going to say is negative. So the displacement is positive 15 meters. I'll put that under D. The time it takes to achieve this displacement is 7 seconds. Time is a scalar. We don't need positive or negative. If at the start of the 7 seconds the cat was moving at a velocity of 2 meters per second to the left, what was its final velocity? So we're looking for v final given the fact that its initial velocity was negative because it's to the left, 2 meters per second. Now we don't know acceleration. We're looking for this. We're looking for v final. So don't pick an equation with a in it. So if I look at my list of equations, the one equation that we have that does not have acceleration looks like this. Displacement is v initial plus v final, all divided by 2 times time. Now check your variables, make sure all the units agree. So we've got meters per second and seconds and meters, we're all good. We don't have to change any of them. Don't have to do any conversions. Now we're trying to find v final, so let's put our numbers in. D is positive 15. V initial was negative 2. We're looking for v final. All of that's divided by 2. And we're going to take that and multiply it by the time, which was 7 seconds. Now don't go inside the brackets till the very end. It's just more efficient when you do your algebra if you leave that till the very end. So the first thing I want to do is try and get rid of the time. So let me just change colors just so we can see what we're doing. Now we've got something in brackets multiplied by time. To get rid of the 7 seconds, because we're multiplying, we're going to divide both sides by 7. Now they cancel off on the right-hand side. Now we're left with an equation that looks as follows. 15 over 7 equals negative 2 plus v final all over 2. Now, when you have fractions like this, the top is actually in brackets. They just don't need the brackets because you've got this division sign. The brackets are implied. So remember what I said. Try not to go inside the brackets till the very end. It's much easier if you leave that to the end. So again, let's multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of that 2 in the denominator. So now I get 2 times 15 divided by 7 is negative 2 plus v final. So my equation is quite a bit simplified. 2 times 15 all over 7 equals negative 2.0 plus vf. Now I want to get rid of this negative 2.0. So the easiest thing to do, because it's added to the v final, is to remove it by adding a positive 2.0. Negative 2 plus 2 goes away. But I have to do the same thing to both sides. So when I go 2 times 15, which is 30, and divide it by 7, and then add 2.0, I end up with my final velocity as a positive number, which means it's to the right, and it becomes 6.3 meters per second.